Hey YouTube, this is week 20 of my pregnancy. I know this is really late. I have had so much going on this week. I actually made a list so I wouldn't forget them things to mention. It has just been crazy. So actually, today, because today's Tuesday, today is when I changed to 21 weeks, but I'm still going to do, I'm still going to do a 20 week because I don't want to miss one, and go anyway. So, um, last Wednesday we had our big ultrasound sonogram, and oh, I forgot the pictures, and they're in the car. So I'll have to add on to this and make some more, make another video or add some more pictures. But I have all the pictures in. We got like 10 pictures or something like that. But we got a bunch of profile pictures and some feet pictures and some hand pictures and he was moving around so much during the ultrasound that it took longer for the tech to get all of her pictures that she needed. He was just moving so much. So she had to position me a different way and try a different angle, and it was crazy. But my bladder was so full, I felt sick. I was getting sick because that's my microphone. Sorry. I was feeling sick because it was so full. Apparently it wasn't too much, too full because she didn't ask me to go relieve myself, but um, I was so happy to go to the bathroom afterward. Um, in 4 weeks, I go for my glucose testing, so they gave me a little bottle of juice stuff that I'm supposed to take. Um, so that's exciting. Um, Saturday, my great grandmother passed away, and that was Friday, and that was a very sad day for the family. We don't have a lot of people in our family, so when one dies, it's a huge thing, and we loved her so much, and she will be missed. We're having a memorial service for her this coming weekend with just close family that was really close to her. For some reason, they're not having a big one, or they're having it later. I'm confused because it keeps changing, but that was a very sad day. So obviously that's why I didn't do a blog. I was too distressed. And we just put in laminate hardwood flooring in the second floor. Well, when I say we, I mean my husband and I helped with all the tools, moving the tools around. He did a great job, an awesome job, and it took a little longer than we thought, but we had to go, shopping for other things and um, other tools and such. But he got to the very end. Something happened with the wood where you groove it together, where the male end goes in the female end, where it grooves together. It wasn't cut all the way from the manufacturer. It skipped a spot or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, so the wood wouldn't go together. So we had a lot of pieces like that were deformed, and we couldn't use them. And that really sucked. So we got to the very end, and he was a foot or a half an inch off. That's all he needed. It was a half an inch wide and about this long was what he needed, and we didn't have it, so we had to buy an entire new box for that half an inch. So that really sucked. But all in all, it was under $800 for the flooring plus all the tools. We had to buy a crowbar. We had to get a table saw because we didn't have one. So that's a really good deal. The laminate flooring was like $400 by itself, but then we had to get the pad underneath, and anyway, but it looks so good. We just today had a carpet guy from Empire today come and give us an estimate. It was a little more than we were wanting to pay for, because we're going to be renting this place out in 6 to 9 months, and so we don't want something really, really expensive or nice, because we don't know what the renters are going to do to it, So we just wanted something, bottom bottom of the totem pole. It was a little more than what we were wanting to pay for, but the guy was really nice. So yeah, let's see. Oh, yesterday and the day before, we were doing a lot of furniture moving. Well, I wasn't, because I'm not allowed to, but whew. Um, I wasn't doing any of the moving, but well, I was doing some, but it wasn't heavy stuff. It was the very light stuff. But my Jeremy was, helping move the big stuff, and we had to move it from one room to the other to do the flooring, and then I was cleaning, and I vacuumed, I swept, and I Swiffered, did a Swiffer wet jet, and if you look at an angle, you can still kind of see the dust. So I know it'll be hard for the beginning of it because there's so much dust, and I gotta wait for it to settle, and then I'll do it again. But it doesn't seem to be that bad now. I mean, we've been walking on it, and so it's been settling more, and it's so nice. We got rid of the big island, which was awesome, awesome, awesome. There's so much more room in the kitchen. Um, but we're gonna be ordering the baby furniture. I'm so excited. This week we're gonna be ordering it so we can be putting it together. I'm looking at myself in the camera thing. I look horrible. I just got out of the shower. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to do this real quick because I have to work tonight, or at 3:30 I have to work for a few hours, which I forgot about. And I was like, crap, I gotta go. So that's baby brain for you. Speaking of baby, he has been kicking up a storm. I'll sit on my couch with my laptop on my belly, and it kind of pushes up against my belly, and he just like kicks and kicks and kicks and kicks, and it is the coolest thing. I definitely know that it's not gas now, sorry, that's what it is, because it's amazing. But I actually got to feel him with my hand the other night, and I was like, oh my gosh, Jeremy, you have to feel this. So I put his hand there so he could feel, but of course, Noah didn't kick again, so he fell asleep with his hand there trying to feel it, but it was really sweet. Let's see. I think that's all I have. So I'm going to do belly pictures, and then I'll put on the end of this some of the ultrasound pictures. And if I don't get to it, like if it cuts off too much time, then I'll just do it on next time, because I'm going to do one. It'll be really close together, but I'm going to do one at the end of this week for week 21, since that's what I am today. So let's do belly. My shirts are too short now. They don't cover my whole belly anymore. Alright. You see? There he is. It's getting tighter each day. It gets tighter and tighter around, like mostly up here, I guess because there's less fat on the sides. It's getting, tighter and tighter. Here, it's got more fat to go through. But I'm just amazed at how big it's getting. I mean, of course it's going to get bigger, but oh gosh, I can't even imagine. That's pretty crazy. So you can see I've still got some stretch marks. I don't know how well that, the bio oil is working, because I don't see anything being reduced, and I don't know, I guess it says for a minimum of 3 months, and so I guess at 3 months I can be able to say, if it's working or not. But I will put some pictures on here and see you in 5 days. Bye, YouTube.